We have another nice big selection of vintage trucks. There's Todd. These penny scales are still here. We're going to do them this week. Here is one of the Budweiser promo pieces, Custer's Last Fight. This really cool cell showing all of the Disney ponchos, masters of animation. Bullet Bourbon sign. More stuff like that. Signed Billy Butler. Another signed Royals piece. More sports up here somewhere. Brand new candy or gumball machines with keys. Lord of the Rings action figures. Star Wars Black Series figures. So many beer flats here, full of Star Wars stuff. BB guns, cool walking stick cane collection. Some nice Wedgwood china, couple patterns, some nice antique furniture pieces, and more sports stuff, another neon telescope, some taxidermy, old signs, artwork, military stuff, stereoscope slides, Kansas City flood, and on and on and on and on and on and on. Coming up, this week's auction. Hello, once again. Welcome to preview video for this week's show. Remember, you can't spell auction without caution. How about that, huh? Pretty cool, huh? So here we are again. Another video for our weekly Thursday night auction in Kansas City. We're located at 1801 Guinotte, Guinotte, in Kansas City, Missouri, 64120. We are in the East Bottoms, just east of City Market. I tell everybody to take 3rd Street east out of City Market. Best way to get here. You don't get stopped by a train and all that good stuff. Let's see, doors open at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Auction starts at 6 o'clock. And then every Wednesday from 11 to 1, we do a preview. You can come down and hang out, take a look around, and see if you want to come back or leave an absentee bid. Please be sure that you're subscribed to the channel and give us the thumbs up down there and a comment below. Copy that share link for me. Appreciate that. And again, this video is not intended to entertain you, as so many other YouTube channels are. This is merely information, showing people what we have in the auction. Sorry, there's not a bunch of fancy camera work and edits. Lucky to keep the freaking thing in focus. So anyway, come check us out. Okay, we'll start over here. So these scales, you'll notice they were here last week. And then they were towards the back of the auction. And nobody wanted to bid. And I was just, we're not going to sell them. So, you know, they do work. Okay, this one, yeah, the scale portion works way too well. So this one, like up here, it does. I can't figure out how to get the answer to your fortune right here. But this one, you stand on. This is a quarter. All right, I have a quarter, I think. All right. June. Oh my God, that is not right. So the scale is not. So review promises you have made at regular intervals, and then watch. So yeah, people were saying, well, they don't even work last week. I'm like, man, you're not getting the scale for freaking $100, $50, whatever. Anyway, okay, over here, we've got, looks like some black powder, firearms, more gun pieces, looks like scopes, sights, all that good stuff in there. Oh, there's Todd. Say hi, Todd. Who's a good boy? Oh, he's a good boy. Very good boy. Over here we have more of these trucks. Tonka, Structo, and more, I believe. Those should do really well. Nice pieces. BB guns. Quite a few of those. Yep, just BB guns, pellet guns, and black powder. We don't sell other firearms. And then there is a pretty cool like cane collection. All sorts of different ones. So that's neat. And let's see, we'll go work a way around that we try to stick to the same way in the auction that we do the video, more or less, you know, 90%-ish. Metal detector, military patches, novelty patches, holsters, more military stuff. Again, just BB guns, CO2. They do look real though. Get yourself in trouble. Whoa, Charizard, golden Charizard? Isn't that a big deal? We'll see, won't we? Stamps, jewelry, more military stuff. All these boxes of patches still with the strings on them. There's like an NCO or squad leader, Acme Thunderer, brass whistle with the chain, World War II. Political stuff. More military stuff, postcards. Those are starter pistols. More jewelry bits. Nice old watches here. Gruen, Bulova, and too tiny for me to read. There's a bunch of Armco stuff. More jewelry. Vintage stuff. There's like a neat vintage, just freaking Halloween tissue paper thing. But then there's World War II pillow covers. There is a freaking goose artwork thing. International Military Parachutist Insignia. That's pretty cool. A lot of different jump wings. License plates. World War II European era, or World War II era European photo albums. Yep, it's military. Looks like U.S. And that's German there. And here's a copy of the Ultimate Bad Guys book on comp. A lot of times these will be made out like by a unit commander or whatever. This one doesn't seem to be, but has some stamps in it. Anyway, again, just history, folks. Just history. Don't get all grim on me. We're not going to cancel World War II. Sorry. Chicago, Sears. We're not going to cancel Sears either. Sears canceled themselves. These are stereoscope cards. These are 1903 Kansas City flood stereoscope cards, and there's a lot of them. Then there's like popular series and 20th century series and standard series back there. This is 1855 United States promotion document to captain. This is a neat book about Westport, early gateway to the West, signed by the author. There's a big tarantula. And more fun stuff back here. Over here, up here. Oh, we have a little freaking velvet record player up here. Look at that. Love it. Baseball stuff. Dang, there's some signed things in here. Look familiar. Is that McRae, maybe? Baseball. To Carol, best wishes. Somebody. That looks so familiar. More there. More stuff there. You come check it out. Fun stuff in that little box. Can I just say what a good job our man Chad does of setting everything up front, you know, making it look pretty. Man, if it was up to Frank and Vaughn and I and whoever else, campaign hat, it wouldn't look as nice up here. So these are reproductions, but of all the old Remington hunting posters. They look really good. Howard Rosenberg signed photo. A little information there. Evel Knievel helmet. Some sort of gun rifle cleaning system. There's a piranha. There's a bass with another little fish in his mouth. There's a wooden goose. There are some owl bookends. Whoa, that's cool. And the box and everything. Sort of spotting or surveyor, I imagine. There's a vintage Honer squeeze box. Some old stoneware bottles. Knives. Man, this is a good auction. That is like a concrete horse head. This is a metal Guinness sign. And that is a globe with no stand. And this, my friends, is a Bud Dry Neon. There we have a spotting scope. Mark McGuire. And some sort of, like theatrical or something. Rifle case, more jewelry, a couple turkey tails, like Italian decanter, cordial, something like that. All these gumball machines or candy machines, whatever you want to put in them. Big metal bird cage. These are neat. Custer's Last Fight. This is a Budweiser promotional piece from 60s. Pretty gruesome. Ooh, pretty terrible time for anyone involved. Let's see, let's go back here. This is awesome. This, so it's like Masters of Animation. There's the COA from Warner Brothers. And it has, I think I might have said Disney in the intro. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Look it up. There's a Hellcrafters amp. Todd, what are you doing back there? No, I was talking to the dog. Yeah. Sorry. So here we have a bunch of Lord of the Rings figures. As I understand it, some of the best action figures ever made as far as detail goes. Not exactly sure how we'll sell them. Probably start out doing choice. And see how it goes. There is signed, I can't think of who that is. It does look familiar. Kind of signed concert art. Looks like Salvi. Blue October. Truman. March 2019. Some of you may not know that I'm not getting incredibly rich holding this auction, and I have a second job, and I'm a bartender at the Truman. I worked that Blue October show. That's neat. Okay, yeah, this is see, Hammarlund Model SP600 radio receiver. The guy said it was on a World War II era destroyer. Although this says 52, I didn't really look on this tag too much for a date, but at any rate, pretty neat. A lot of like liquor stuff. A little child's vodka sweater. I imagine that's like a shot girl's sweater. So that's probably actually a dress for a young woman. That's cool. Nice cooler. Grizzly. Bar mats. Bags. Tito's bags set. Huh, that's cool. This stuff should do well. That arrow up there is really nice. This Bullet Bourbon sign. Check these lights that come on and off. It's like a sensor. And it's on a metal stand. And then there's a Bullet keg top. Where'd that sensor go? Oh. Anyway, it works somehow. Huh. I think it's like vintage girly stuff. Kinda. Campus. Oh, I've seen these before. KU. Look at that old bird. Eldridge Gift Shop, Eldridge Hotel. Holy moly. So what, student, like, lampoon type stuff, I guess, from KU, I'm gathering. But that's, yeah, the humor magazine of the University of Kansas. Sour Owl, Bitter Bird. Got it. There's the sign. Baseball opening day 92. So you got some heavy hitters. No pun intended. On there. Look at the old Jumbotron. Oh yeah, and they had that little one over there. I'll be damned. Neat little folk art piece. It's more modern, but still neat, I believe. Antlers frame. What is that? Is it a ladder? Kunst im Volk, art of the people, right? Looks like World War II. I think that's probably a cigarette card album, maybe. Little cannons, cast iron. Fully automatic BB gun. Neat old fan. Point that out. Billy Butler. Big old crazy Crown Royal. Inflatable Crown Royal. Use that in the pool. Little fur of some sort. Flak jacket. Can't seem to find a date on it, but it does appear to me to be Vietnam. It probably would have been on that tag there. All right, let's see. We can check the back of this stuff out. Thanks again for tuning in. Whoa, that's something. Oh, look at that good boy. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and give us a like, copy the share link, leave a comment if you have something nice to say. Even if you don't, who cares? Hardly anybody comments nice things, it seems like. We don't really get many comments anyway. And actually, I'm wrong. People are like, yay, good for you. The tens of comments that we've received over the past 13 years. So this is more of the Red Crow artwork. Local Kansas City folk artist. There's some vases and stuff in there. This is just kind of end of it, leftover stuff. All right, let's walk over here, shall we? This is where I should say subscribe, blah, 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 because then I can insert the little graphic thing like right there. I'm going to try that. Subscribe. Let's see if it works, or see if I even remember to do it. Okay. We looked at the BB guns, we looked at the canes, we looked at the trucks. Star Wars. Whole lot of Star Wars going on over here, folks. And then underneath, we have Mega Blocks. Whole lot of Star Wars going on. And I don't know many of these people's names or anything, because I honestly, don't hate me, never that into Star Wars. I liked it. I haven't seen like I've seen a few of the later ones, I suppose. Those are the Mega Blocks down there. Apparently work with Legos, but are also in competition with Legos. And those are the dragons. I guess we'll just do choice on it, and you can buy them all if you want it all. Probably pretty freaking expensive. But I do appreciate Star Wars. And I know a lot of people can name every single character and all that. That's pretty cool. Some neat, like, country, I guess you'd say, kind of artwork. Native American chiefs. And we've got like all this crazy different ephemera ticket stub. Damn, there's another Truman thing. What the heck? There's that. Looks like Scout and more. Hotel Riviera. Ephemera, letters, photos. It's like some World War II stuff in there. A lot of this, you know, with photos and video can only really show you so much, so you really do need to come down for preview and take a look at this stuff, because you know, it's not the kind of stuff where we could go, okay, we have one The Tempest, we have one ration book. You know, it's just, you kind of have to put all that stuff together. There's really cool stuff in all of these. Stuff on the fence is all a different consigner until we get down to the yardstick. So, you know, me showing you this stuff on camera, I suppose, helps a little bit, but I think you get the picture if this is your kind of thing. Okay, so then there's stuff on the fence. What that's all about. But I mean, these don't ever sell. I mean, like, even this will probably be here at the end of the night. If you go to buy this RCA cable, it's going to be like $45 or something dumb like that. I might be overshooting it a little bit, but so it looks like kind of more gun stuff, hunting stuff, knives, military stuff, deer hoof, gun rack, coat rack, something like that. Hey, there's some Easy Rider magazines. What the deal with those? Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Pretty crazy. Whoa, that's got to be just a reprint of freaking Fort Scott. Yeah. And hung some outlaws or something. Damn. That is messed up. What did he say? I think it might have been Brad Pitt. Can't remember the movie. Those are realistic. War movie. Some kind. Ideas are peaceful. History is violent. Isn't that the truth? This is cool. These are neat. Somebody's gonna love those. Yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff over here. Is that like a decoy mold? Huh. Man, there a lot of different airborne units in Vietnam. I imagine maybe even airborne elements of some of the other divisions. It's crazy because, you know, Vietnam was like World War II, airborne jumped out of a airplane and parachute, right? And in Vietnam it was kind of like you're jumping out of a helicopter. I don't know, I can't really speak to it. License for prostitution. Reproduction. Dodge City. Oh, sorry. Lisa Marie, 1876. License imposed on a prostitute and otherwise compiled with regulations of city ordinances on this behalf. Marshall Wyatt Earp. We have sold original ones, but this is actually a neat piece. I think Michael Garman, 1988. There's some story. We've sold this before. It might have been this actual same one. You know, he's explaining, you know, like there I was and there they were, and neat. I think it's from that big private aviation museum collection that we did years and years ago. Another Vietnam piece. Kind of dilly-dallying over here, aren't I? So, you get the idea. Let's head on over here. And we have the Underwood Sundstrand. All-purpose, low-cost accounting machine. All you need. Right there. Get your stuff straight. That's crazy. This big, cap. Huh. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but that's neat, and I'm sure that was not cheap. And some old car radios, some just miscellaneous neons and signs that need a little work. Cowboy hats. Let's go over here, shall we? What do we have here? I'm going to guess Dillard's. Nope, Trenton, USA. Terra Rose. Oh, freaking weird looking bunny. What's this? Well, those are cool. Like belly dancer kind of things. Alright, guess we'll leave them both in there. Those are neat. What are you looking at? As there's a certain entertainment factor to those of you who sit through this entire freaking video every week. Some like Rasta caps, some hacky sack player caps. Todd, come back in here, good boy. There's somebody's little workbench. Certain amount of entertainment listening to me say all this dumb stuff off the top of my head. Kind of bird cage. Big old crazy executive desk. Man, I hope this sells. That poor girl brought it in here, just didn't realize how hard these were to sell. But let me say how expensive these are to buy. If you happen to need an executive desk or know someone who does, has room for this big old thing, send them our way, because it's going to go cheap. I think there was some sentiment involved with it too, which, same with this couch. Awesome design, just a little rough condition, and nobody's really upholstering stuff anymore. But if you did, that would be a banger. But yeah, a lot of people have sentiment tied to things, and that makes them think they should bring more, should have brought more money, and that just doesn't transfer, you know. Unlike these things, these vacuums will work freaking forever. Look online, see how much these big metal Kirby's are. Give them away down here. Neat vintage table and chairs, a little banged up. That's been here for a minute. I don't really understand why. Gun case, some speakers, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Look at all this. Look how nice this looks. All this stuff turned the other way. Can you believe it? So this is over here because like we just wanted that pole to be behind it. It's surprisingly sturdy actually, but proceed with caution. Can't spell auction without caution. And vice versa. Another neat piece, like this is, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just, you know, it sits in a house against the wall. It's not meant to be messed around with, but just want to be cautious. Those are nice. Cane is in great shape. Again, kind of hard to sell these days. So again, don't say, oh, I'll never be able to get that beautiful chair. You know, I'd only spend $60 on it. You're going to get that chair for $60 or less, probably. Hopefully not. Hopefully it goes crazy money, crazy money. Okay, here we go over here. Little Eames style footstool. It's not that. I don't know what it is. Kids area stuff. These racks, I don't understand what went on them, because you can't really, you know, something obviously that isn't going to roll off. But you bring it higher, it doesn't really, I don't know. But there's 4 of them. There's some sort of safe box thing. Yay, filled with stuff you have to pay to get rid of. Maybe it says something on here. Nope. Handy. Can figure out what to put in them. Right? Oh God, let's just go over here. Oh, we got some woodland camo. Dang. Combat infantry, or not combat infantry. 81st Airborne. Non-combat. Oh. Camo. Hunting-ish. Trumpish, Harley-ish, coveralls-ish, waders, weed eaters. Damn, that's a lot of weed eaters. These tables are cute with the kind of lacquered or whatever you want to call it, with all the colorful stones in there. Let's cross. Let's cross over here. Go past the haunted doll or haunted baby bed thing. It's really weird. All of a sudden, you'll just be looking at it, and then it'll start to rock. What? Oh my God, it's doing it. What? What? Oh man. Over here, we've got toys. Looks like Happy Meal stuff. These American Spirit, We the People Hallmark things, look those up. There was a time when they sold for pretty crazy money. That's Hallmark looking too, yep. There's fun vintage over here for sure. More cologne and stuff. Baccarat. Is there anything baccarat in there? No. There's not. Hey, there's Walt Disney. Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force. Huh. Insignia. That's neat. Wood ring. Freaking wood ring. He's been a good governor. Yeah, right. You remember, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. Art pottery. Rifle grenade sight, I guess is what that is, right? Oh, that's good stuff back here. Some sort of promotion documents, probably. That's neat. That famous Civil War. I guess more Indian War, probably era. So everybody named. Dang, that was a lot of work. Okay. I'm digressing. Let's hop to it. Dang, military caps. Huh, that's fun. Unit photo. Colonel Bull Dawson. Oh, he was lieutenant. 5th Ranger Battalion on D-Day. First Allied soldier off Omaha Beach. Huh. Chief. You think you're having a bad day. Don't know if that's him or not. I know, buddy. It won't be that much longer, pal, okay? Okay? Can you sit? Sit? Shake? Oh, shake, shake, shake. I couldn't see it because I was, yeah, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Don't jump, don't jump. He's ready to go. All right, here's more of this, like, overstock stuff from a local hospital. Check these out. Arrow beds. Look how much these cost. Brand new in the box. You know, for when people would have to stay overnight and things like that. They're expensive and they're nice. These are like, you know, you see them at cafeterias and stuff where like oranges and apples and stuff go down there. I mean, stuff's not cheap. These, I'm gonna break these up into 2 sets. Hopefully I remember to do that. Biohazard waste. More trash cans. Scale. I am gonna break those up. Those are going in 2 sets. Okay. So we're walking over here. We're walking over here. We got, looks like some military sleeping bags. Something from Cabela's. Maybe a bed. That couldn't have been cheap. Little duck blind stove kind of thing. Is it a parts washer? It's getting weird over here. Fun. RC and more tools, clamps, fishing. All right, let's get over here. What do we have? Well, it seems to be kind of the usual fare for this table. back here. I'd sure like to break out of that. No, not every time. Oh, we got some vintage NASCAR. Oh, made in Honduras. Anyway, come check it out. Brannick device. Is that not a good brand? Just because I've never heard of it certainly doesn't mean anything. Got like a back brace. Huh? That stuff's not cheap, is it? Need that for walking the dog at night. There he is. There he is. More bad guys. Ooh, United States Olympians. Meeting and dinner. Fellow Olympians. Huh. It's kind of neat. Hey, here's some vinyl. I didn't notice any before. We aren't doing too bad. We weren't anyway. Alright. Wow, Boomtown Rats. Brian Ferry. Oh, we're kicking it over here. Anyway, come check that out. Crates, manuals, bust form, quilt, sparse stuff over here. Okay, I'm back over here. Got a cool motorcycle. Cyclist holiday. He and friends terrorize a town in Hollister. There's another motorcycle. Club picture. A lot of hunting and duck related stuff. There's your Hot Wheels. What do we have here? Truck driving man. Stardust Memories. Hank Thompson. Andy Griffith. There we go. Oh, buddy. We're going. (1969) USS Hancock, Vietnam, high school. COPCO, Denmark. This works. I know, it's just not fired up at the moment. Here. Okay, guess we probably should get moving here. Escher, Steuben Glass, Frank Gehry. That's a nice little stack of art books there. Oh, fun stuff. Dang, 1969 Airborne Headquarters. Whoa, that's cool. I wonder. USMC jump log. Oh, this is good, I think. Okay, we get over to some clear glass, pressed glass, ceramics, pottery, a dog, more of that, more of that. Now over here, this is nice. Wedgwood Blue Siam. Look up a plate, how much a plate costs or a bowl costs of Wedgwood Blue Siam. Then some older Wedgwood Blue Willow. We'll see what happens with that. 3,000 watt power inverter. It's like Walkman, Sony. There's different stuff over here. More Star Wars stuff. A couple briefcases. This is the console and the radio to CS 1999 Corvette. That's not a GPS, it is like a Jeep radio, I think, or something like that. So, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We can make it. We're almost there. We're almost there now. Some motorcycle stuff this week, too. Well, I hope somebody went through all this. Not striking me as there's going to be pretty banged up. It's nice. Very nice. Over here. Oh yeah, there were some last week too. All these like 1988 McDonald's combs. I think 1980. But apparently nobody cares. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for checking us out. And we'll see you Wednesday for preview and auction on Thursday. Bye. Say goodbye, Todd.